Today we're going to be talking about the book Millionaire Mindset. There were 733 self-made millionaires that were interviewed, and I'm going to give you a synopsis. I'm going to just wrap this up for you and tell you basically what this book says in about 5 minutes. So if you haven't read this book, it's an excellent book. Well, a lot of people want to become millionaires. They want to make a lot of money, and there's so many different ways to go about it. It's mind-boggling. So if you haven't yet, smash the like button. It helps me out tremendously. And roll the footage. So, Millionaire Mindset, what is this book about? Okay, what the author did, he took 733 self-made millionaires, not people that inherited the money, not people that won the lottery or something like that. All of these folks that he interviewed are self-made millionaires. And how did they get there? So, this is the land of opportunity, they always say. If you talk to people out there, you talk to your brother, he's got a way of making money. You talk to your sister or you talk to your uncle, they always have this unique way. Everybody has a different way to get there. And by all means, there are different ways. Well, the good thing is that in this book, these are the self-made millionaires. These folks are millionaires and decamillionaires. So I'm going to give you a synopsis of what they said led them to a road of riches and success. Stay tuned. So the first thing we're covering is social skills. So what did the self-made millionaires tell you about social skills? Well, guess what? They tell you that you need to get along with people. Believe it or not, that was one of their number one qualities for social skills, being able to get along well with others. Another one is being able to sell yourself. And another good one is having a good mentor. So a good mentor, selling yourself, and getting along with people. Believe it or not, those are the top three in their social skills. Okay, what about their orientation towards critics? People that are always saying bad stuff. They always, the rich folks here, the self-made millionaires, their way around that is they do care about what people think about them, believe it or not. And they're real big on physical fitness. They want to feel good, they want to look good, but they also want to be physically fit because they know it's going to take that in order to run their day-to-day business. What about their integrity and moral values? Okay, it says it right here. You have to be honest with all people. So the self-made millionaires are saying, be honest with other people. They're big on this. And they're real big on their success being related to their spouse. Yes, their spouse. They hold their spouse up here. It's actually in the top percentile for them. And 97% of these guys or girls are married. And the other 3% were either widowed or they just never got married. So 97% of these are married and they've been married for over 20 years. So their spouse plays a big part, and their religious faith. They believe that there's something bigger than them out there. So that's key to these self-made millionaires. Another area is creative intelligence. They believe, the self-made millionaires, that you find yourself a niche, a very good niche, something that you can make money in. There was this one guy in here, he's actually a decamillionaire, and he made tons of his money right now off of salvage. He has a salvage yard. He'll buy a vehicle for $750. He strips it down because it's junk basically, but then he sells off the parts and makes $7,500. So he makes 10 times that. But he does this over and over and over with multiple vehicles or what have you. It's a salvage yard, which is a junk yard. One man's junk is another man's treasure, and he's a decamillionaire, and he owns nothing but junk. But it's a niche in his area because there's nothing in that area that does that. Another part of that would be also finding opportunities that others don't see. So that's also part of the creative intelligence, meaning you might not see an opportunity, whereas the self-made millionaires, they see an opportunity and they don't let it go by, because rarely will an opportunity interrupt you. Another area is investing in stocks or a business. I can tell you right now, the self-made millionaires are really, really big on investing in themselves. Yes, they own stock. Pretty much, I think 100% of them own some type of real estate, whether it's commercial or residential. But every millionaire invests money in their own business. They are really, really big on that. When they make money, they reinvest it and they capitalize on it and they turn it into another form of equity. So they're real big on investing in their own business. And then another area we'll talk about is luck versus discipline. So where are they at on this? Well, they're very big on being disciplined, because discipline is the backbone to success. Anything you do in life, these guys are saying, if you want to make a lot of money, you got to be disciplined. You got to get up every morning. You got to put in the work. You got to pay the man. And they're really also big on being organized. So not just disciplined, but organized. They want to have everything organized, because in that way, it's more of a cookie cutter method. So And they also believe in this area to work harder than most others. So put in that extra 1% every day. That's what they believed in. And they did this from high school through college, even into their businesses. They've always believed in working harder than the other person. The last one is intellectual orientation. So this is where a lot of people think that in order to make a ton of money, you need to have a lot of brains. And guess what? That's like the last thing on the list. As a matter of fact, it ranks number, I believe it's 23 is attending a top rated college, 21 is having a high IQ, and graduating near or at the top of my class was number 30 out of 1 through 30 qualities to be successful. So there's their GPA in high school or college, and you correlate that to their success, and they say that there is no correlation, to be honest with you. Most of the self-made millionaires GPA was around 2.7 to 2.9 out of a 4.0. So they do not look at, having a lot of brains in order to make a lot of money. Now, the self-made millionaires that are either lawyers or doctors, obviously you do need to have a high IQ, because to get into grad school, to get into medical school or law school, you do need to have smarts. So for those millionaires that were interviewed that are self-made, that are either lawyers or doctors, obviously you need to have a high IQ. But for the other guys, they were all saying that no, that ranks at the bottom. And guess what? The top 5 were being honest with all people. That's actually number 1. The second highest quality or success factor, being well disciplined. Discipline. I learned a lot of that in the military. Number 3, getting along with people. Number 4, having a supportive spouse. That's right, having a supportive spouse. And number 5, working harder than most people. Those were the top 5 success factors that self-made millionaires have said that were interviewed, and there were over 733 of these that were interviewed. And this is right here in your backyard in America. So whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. So my thing is, find a niche that nobody really is into, maybe, especially in your area, whether you're in Alabama, New York, Wisconsin, whatever. Find something, a niche. Another thing, you need to be the number 1 person that knows more about it than anybody else. Number 3, you need to be disciplined. Number 4, you need to get along with everybody, because in order to run a business, obviously you're going to have to get along with everybody, whether it's your sellers, your buyers, the people you work with. So you need to be able to get along with other people. So there it is. So there's the synopsis on the Millionaire Mindset. There it is right there. There's no secret to it, to be honest with you. A lot of these guys, but this is the funny thing. They don't buy more new furniture. They upholster their furniture. They fix it. They don't go out and buy more furniture. A lot of them don't buy new shoes. They take their shoes and get them redone. They're very frugal people. Most of them own their homes free and clear, and they bought them a while back. They're not big on getting a house built. They're more into buying a house that's already been built. I can tell you that. That's what the book says. What else is there? They're very frugal. They have a list before they go shop. A lot of them go to Costco, Walmart, and they do bulk shopping. What else is it? They don't buy into new cars. They usually buy a car that's about 2 years old. They preferably try to buy it from another individual that they might know, or on Craigslist or something. That way they stay away from the salespeople. They're real big on not shopping and just buying things out of the blue. Like, they'll sleep on it. And when they do buy, they want to buy stuff on sale. So people think that because they're millionaires, they're just going to go out and buy whatever they want because they got the money. But that's the furthest thing from the truth. So there's no secret to it. Spend less than you make. Be frugal, be disciplined, find something that you can make money in, get along well with others, work harder than the next person. And by God, if you follow those rules and you will really apply yourself and you invest in yourself, then you too can become a self-made millionaire. I do believe that. So please smash the like button. That helps the algorithms out for me tremendously. And if you haven't considered subscribing, please hit the subscribe button also. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much.